Coca-Cola is a very famous drink. People all over the world know it. Many enjoy its familiar taste daily. The red and white logo is iconic. It seems like it's the same everywhere. But is the taste truly identical globally? This is a very interesting question. Let's explore this popular drink's secret. It has been a global symbol for generations. Many people have strong memories associated with it. It might surprise you to learn this. Coke's taste can actually change. It depends on where you buy it. Consider the Coke in Asia and Europe. The taste can be quite distinct. Travelers often notice this difference. One version might seem sweeter to them. Another might have a different feel or texture. These are not just imagined feelings or biases. Real factors cause these variations in taste. We will look into why this happens. Prepare to learn more about this beloved beverage. The biggest taste changer is often the sweetener. This is the main secret behind the variations. Sweeteners are what make drinks sweet, but not all sweeteners are created equal. Coca-Cola uses different types in its formulas. This choice depends heavily on the region. This decision greatly affects the final flavor profile. It also impacts the cost of producing Coke. The company must balance taste and economics.
In Europe, Coca-Cola often uses sugar. This is usually sugar derived from sugar beets. Sometimes cane sugar is also used. This type of sugar gives a certain kind of sweetness. Many people say they prefer this taste. They often describe it as tasting more natural.
In many parts of Asia, the situation is different. Here, Coke might use high fructose corn syrup. This ingredient is commonly known as HFCS. HFCS is made from cornstarch through a process. It became popular in the late 20th century. It is very sweet, similar in sweetness to sugar. Governments around the world make rules about food. These rules are commonly known as regulations. They affect what goes into our foods and drinks. Coca-Cola, like all food companies, must follow these rules. So their recipes might need to change. This happens from one place to another. This is not just about achieving a certain taste. It is also, very importantly, about obeying the law.
The European Union has quite strong food laws. These laws can significantly influence sweetener use. For example, historically there were sugar quotas. These quotas affected the price and availability of sugar. They made European beet sugar a more common choice. This means European Coke often uses this type of sugar. It aligns well with EU agricultural policies. These policies aim to support local European farmers.
In other parts of the world, things are different. Consider the United States of America, for example. The US government has long supported corn farming. This support makes corn and corn syrup very cheap. This inexpensive HFCS is then used in many foods. It is also exported to many other countries. Some Asian countries import HFCS for their industries. Section 4. A Tale of Two Cokes, What Drinkers Say About the Taste.
Many people have tasted Coca-Cola while abroad. They often notice a distinct difference in flavor.
It is a common topic of conversation for travelers. They compare the Coke from their home country to the Coke they drink on holiday.
These experiences are, of course, very personal, but common themes often emerge from their stories. This makes the topic quite relatable for many.
Word of mouth spreads these observations widely. Online forums are full of such discussions. People often say that European Coke tastes cleaner or crisper. This is usually the Coke that is made with sugar.
They feel that the sweetness is somehow different. They say it does not linger as much on the palate. Some describe it as being more refreshing overall.
This perception is quite widespread among those who notice. It contributes to a preference for certain versions. Some even bring back European Coke as a treat. They believe it offers a superior taste experience.
Section 5. Sweet choices, health questions, sugar, HFCS, and our bodies.
Sweeteners are a very big topic in health discussions. People often worry about consuming too much sugar. They also ask many questions about HFCS. It is good to understand these health concerns. What we choose to drink clearly affects our bodies.
Knowing about sweeteners helps us make informed choices. This section will explore some of these health aspects. It is important information for conscious consumption.
Health organizations worldwide offer guidance on sweeteners. This guidance is based on scientific research. Sugar is a natural product, often from plants. But consuming too much sugar is not healthy. We all generally know this fact.
It can lead to unwanted weight gain over time. It can increase the risks of type 2 diabetes. It can also contribute to tooth decay. Health experts consistently advise limiting sugary drinks. This advice applies to all drinks with added sugar. Moderation is always the best approach for health. This includes natural sugars when added to products.
High fructose corn syrup is also a common sweetener.
Section 6. Beyond the bubble, what our drinks reveal about our world.
So, Coca-Cola's taste does indeed change. It changes between regions like Asia and Europe. The main reason for this is the sweetener used. Sugar is common in European formulations. HFCS is often used in many Asian markets.
Regulations and production costs drive these choices. These are not random decisions made by the company. They are based on complex local and global factors. This makes the story of Coke quite interesting. It is a case study in global product adaptation.
This simple, everyday drink tells a much bigger story. It shows how global food systems actually work. It connects farming practices in one country to drink recipes in another distant land. International trade policies also play a very big part. So do local economic conditions and consumer prices.
A can of Coke is a product of these many forces. It is a small window into a large interconnected world. It reflects agricultural subsidies and market dynamics. It also shows how companies adapt to local realities.
Knowing this information can make us think more. We can become more curious about our food.